Well, statistically, you look at it, you see he's a very productive player, and has been our improvement on offense is he's been a big part of that. But I don't think that tells the whole story about Terry. I think it's his how he approaches practice, and before practice, after practice, and just the work ethic that he brings. He's made himself into a very good player. If you said, Coach Simpson, write a description of how you would love to see your players prepare in practice, and does a guy love football? I'd say come watch Terry practice, all right? But whether he's, diving and catching balls, pushing himself to run precise routes, competing every play in practice, pushing the other wide receivers, whether it be drop balls or getting open, making plays. I'm not so sure we've had a better one. We've had some NFL guys here, but I don't know if we've had a better guy that pushes himself to get the most out of his ability as Terry does.
Coming in, competing every day with the great receiver group that we got, we push each other, so that makes me perform at a high level. And like my teammates, the offensive line, the quarterback, they just help me out a lot. So they help me click on the field and off the field. Me and Dresser, we've been clicked since my visit. He's been a good guy. So he's a great quarterback, great man off the field and on the field. Staying after practice, helping me with the routes, helping me with the playbook, throwing me extra balls after practice. In practice, picking me up when I do drop a pass. Just staying with me through the ups and downs.
I'm not around them when they're off the field that much, but there's obviously a bond. There's obviously a comfort level that the quarterbacks have with him. Like I said, they know that he's going to make the tough catch. He's going to throw his body around. He's going to catch the ball in traffic. I think anytime a quarterback has a guy like that in his receiver corps, you're going to gravitate to him and want to get him the football.
I felt good going into the game because the game plan that the coaches put on for us, it just helped us. And then the practice we had was good, and I just felt like I could make a few plays for the team. And then my receiver, like I said, my receiver group, we all competitive, so if we touch our hand, we try to make the play. I wouldn't say I would expect to have a big impact like this. It just being a competitor, you wanna make plays, and you when that moment comes, you wanna be ready for the moment. And I feel like I'm ready for the moment.
I remember recruiting Terry and asking every junior college coach, who's the best receiver in Mississippi junior college football? And there was different guys that, maybe were taller, that were faster, but, several of them would tell me, well, the best one in the league is a kid at Itawamba. And then you go and see him, and well, you look at his stats first, and you saw that he was an All-American, had 70-something catches. Well, that looks good. And then you go and meet him, you see a smile on his face, and you see his determination, and, you hear his story. He wasn't recruited out of high school. He had to walk on at Itawamba. It took him the second year to, to earn a scholarship, and then he makes All-American. And, I actually, interviewed a guy here who coached him in junior college, and they ended up, not hiring him, but I remember he told me, he said, Coach, he will work harder than anybody you've ever had. Wait till you get him here on campus. And he was right. And so, Terry certainly left a legacy for himself and impresses, anybody that gets a chance to coach him.
To be a great teammate. That was my first goal, to come in, playing Division I football first year. Be a great teammate. Don't worry about the numbers, the accolades. If you be a great teammate and hard work, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. So if you do that and be a great teammate, all that'll come. And be a great teammate is the first thing I wanted to do this season.
We were much improved from last year as a group, and I think the two guys that have been leaderships and made plays for us are the two slots. Vontae Howard and Terry. And what's unique about that is, Terry gets all the maybe the publicity and ranked in the league and reception and stuff. Vontae's still a starter at that position because of his leadership that he brings. He's been here for 3 years. He walked on here. He earned a scholarship. And Terry has, another thing about Terry, he has a amount of respect for that. He could come in and say, hey, I'm doing all these great things on Saturday. Why am I not the starter? But he understands and respects the work that Vontae puts in as well. And so it's been a good 1-2 combination up to this point.
I want the seniors to go out on a positive note. They come in every day and work. They're great role models to look up to, great people to know, great men off the field as well. So I don't want to come in and make excuses when I know they come in and go hard. So I want to come in and practice hard and just do everything I can to send them out on a good note.
I don't disagree with him. I think, it's been a frustrating season up to this point. These guys know that, they're 8 points away from, being 3-0 in the conference. So that's frustrating. These guys have come to work every day and kept their chin up and worked hard, and Terry's a part of that, and I appreciate that he does recognize that, other guys are doing the same. Well, yeah, I think, to be honest with you, Terry sets the standard. Him and Vontae and everybody else is trying to match that standard, and we're not there yet. There's other guys that need to, they need to do those things, but no, I wouldn't say they're fall on anybody. Those two set the standard for us, on and off the field.